I just want to ask one question. Do you believe in ghosts? If you don't believe in the paranormal, then watch this video to the end, and maybe I can convince you in this episode. I will show you a collection of the scariest and most paranormal videos you have never seen before. The video was recorded by a woman who was filming her child, and suddenly a terrifying scream came from the depths of the forest, scaring both the woman and the child. In a hurry, the mother and child began to leave the area. However, the video's author realizes that the scariest part is that the source of the sound is coming directly towards them, and the sound becomes more distinct and louder. Soon, the woman picks up her child and runs. What could be making such sounds? Any suggestions?
You say hi? No? You don't want to say hi? What was that? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? What the hell? Hey you, come on, let's get out of here. So I'm still walking this trail and I keep hearing that same scream. Here it is again. This is so freaking crazy. I can't even imagine what it could be. Like, it's definitely not a bird or some kind of animal. What the hell? Alright, so I'm about a half a mile down from when I first started hearing the screaming, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but that definitely sounds louder. So I am pretty sure that whatever the fuck this is getting a lot closer. Ugh.
In this video, you will hear the scariest sound you've ever heard. It might have been some animal in distress. People quickly picked up on the video, and it became very popular. In the comments, people speculated about what the sound was and who could have made it. The assumptions varied from a fox to a bear. The video itself is not the scariest, but the sound is quite eerie. The most popular guess was that it was an elk, but I think we will never know for sure. What do you think it is? The call of an elk, a yeti, or something more dangerous?
Oh, this is it. Maybe it wasn't 2012, it was 2013. Maybe it wasn't 2012, it was 2013.
The video's author, Jim Hamer, posted this video online to ask for help from friends in explaining the sound he was able to capture. The sound of an unknown creature's roar emanating from the forest. The cry or squeal is accompanied by the crackling of branches. Many comments suggested it could be a wild animal, perhaps an elk in mating season, but the video spread under the title Bugfuda's Cry. Who do you think could have made this sound? The girl was hired as a nanny, who could have thought that something scary and insane could happen to her. When the nanny, named Rose, put the child to sleep in the house, something strange began to happen. It all started when the girl discovered a strange doll, although she had been in the house all the time and had never noticed it. The doll was standing in the corner, leaning its head against the wall, as if it was counting down for a game of hide and seek. And the creepiest thing is that there were two dolls like that. Shortly after, the girl decided to record herself on video as if she were playing hide and seek with these dolls. Now, take a close look at the mirror. Eventually, looking at the situation, one can understand that the dolls began playing hide and seek. They constantly moved and ended up in different places, and each of their movements was accompanied by the sound of a bell hanging from the pockets of the two dolls. Did the owners of the house decide to prank the nanny and give her these dolls? What happened to this girl? Perhaps she turned off the camera and ran out of the house.
I just found the creepiest thing. Look at this. What is that? Oh my god. No, but what is it? It's so creepy. It's freaking me out. Is this real hair? Oh my god. And look. Ugh. Guys, I just came in to make dinner and look what I found. Another one. Oh my gosh. It's a boy this time. Oh my god. Why would you look at that? Why would anyone have this in their house? Honestly, it's the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, it has another bell. The light started going insane. Let me show you. Okay, wait for it because it was literally just happening a second ago. Max? Better not be out of bed. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get him and go because it's really freaking me out. Max, can you come down, please? Max! Max! Max!
The pursuit of money and popularity has led a group of people into the most terrifying and horrifying situation. The creators of this video ended up with real maniacs. A millionaire named Russ McCamey invited a group of people to his estate for an experiment for a large sum of money. There were too many willing participants. Who would have thought that testing their fear for money would turn out to be a terrible mistake? People ended up with a group of maniacs, led by the very millionaire McCamey. This video was very difficult to find. We see a group of frightened people who do not understand what is going to happen to them at the moment. A group of maniacs is torturing them, and it brings them pleasure. Throughout the video, people beg and ask for the experiment to stop, but this group of sadists doesn't even want to hear about it. In this experiment, people have their eyebrows and hair cut, and many other things that cannot even be mentioned on YouTube. All this lasts a few hours, but according to people's accounts, it lasts for months. The author of the video, Oliver, asked for help on the internet from people. He explains that he decided to record a video for his friends. In his video, the guy shows his apartment and where Oliver's friends will spend the night, but what happens next is literally like a nightmare. When Oliver looked into the room, there was a dark figure that resembled a person in a hat. The frightened guy steps back and then turns on the light and decides to look again at what was there. It seems that this figure simply disappeared. There is a legend that a dark figure with a hat on its head appears and disappears, and many people have seen it around the world. It is known that this entity causes its victims to experience sleep paralysis, and perhaps this video is evidence that this creature actually exists, or is it just a staged video? Write your opinion in the comments under the video.
hell?
George and his wife prepared dinner and decided to eat. As the couple sat in the living room to watch TV, everything seemed normal for several minutes. However, if we were to rewind this video for a few seconds, we would see something terrifying that greatly frightened the family. The young couple often heard eerie whispers and various sounds coming from different rooms each time. The most frightening part was when the family witnessed objects moving on their own. Over time, the paranormal activity became so constant that the couple decided to reach out to people on social media. So they placed surveillance cameras around the apartment to capture paranormal activity. Here's a frame from when no one was home. The chair started rocking on its own, the fan turned on by itself, and the table seemed to have been moved. Shortly after this video, another terrifying incident was captured. Within a few seconds of books falling, the camera turned in that direction as if it had seen some movement. This couple continues to capture terrifying and paranormal occurrences that happen in their home. Girl named Casey from Illinois State loves animals, especially monkeys. She opened a box with another toy and was shocked by what she saw. For a split second, the monkey seemed to look at Casey. She tried to convince herself that she was mistaken and filmed it. After this recording, there were no similar incidents, so the girl keeps the doll. But what would you do if this gift did the same thing? Share your feedback in the comments under the video. Girl named Casey from Illinois State loves animals, especially monkeys. She opened a box with another toy and was shocked by what she saw. For a split second, the monkey seemed to look at Casey. She tried to convince herself that she was mistaken and filmed it. After this recording, there were no similar incidents, so the girl keeps the doll. But what would you do if this gift did the same thing? Share your feedback in the comments under the video. I have a question. Will this couple live long and happy lives? This video started to spread quickly on TikTok. It looks like a wedding on the footage. The newlyweds are sitting together with sad expressions on their faces while a priest reads some documents or sacred scriptures. And around them are guests, family and friends. Everything seems fine, but then something happens in a split second. Pay attention to the bride. What happened to the girl? Her eyes seem to have darkened and widened as if a demon possessed her, and she screams in pain, experiencing a strange attack. Maybe she didn't want to get married so badly and tried to stage this scene. That's it for me. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.